Hey guys, let's talk about Jasmy coin in this video. We can see some absolutely parabolic price action here from the Jasmy token. So I want to kind of break down what's going on with this particular coin right now and why it is pumping so aggressively. Right here in the crypto markets, you can see it's absolutely woken up. It's done a 3x over the last week. Is there still upside potential? If you guys are new to the channel and you want to achieve your crypto goals and objectives, please hit that subscribe button and let's crack on with this video. So just a quick rig rundown here of Jasmy coin, what's going on with some of the data. $886 million market capital, and what's good about this one, the circulating supply is 98.6%, so you're not going to get a supply shock, which would of course dilute the value of each token. So very interesting price action here. But I think what's also very interesting is from the inception of Jasmy, it was actually valued at over $1 billion 3 years ago, but then it plummeted down to just a small valuation of like $20 million. So this is really crazy to see this from the bear market. It's already done like a crazy 20x plus here from the bottom. But is there still upside potential? That's what we need to sort of figure out next. So let's move into the overall space in crypto. We can see we've got a green day here. The sentiment is still pretty strong here in the cryptocurrency space, which is of course always important. Exposure wise for Jasmy token, most of the volume is coming through Binance, Coinbase and Gate, some of the strongest exchanges out there. And of course it's always a pleasure knowing that a coin is on Binance or Coinbase, because it must at least have some very strong utilities and fundamentals behind it, right? So this is good to see, good so far. Now, why is this all happening? I think it ties into mostly fundamentals as opposed to technicals at this point, but it's all about Japan, because Jasmy itself is a Japanese organization. I believe it was, registered there in Japan. You can see the shareholders, the guys holding equity, the guys working for the business is a Japanese-based blockchain, as far as I'm aware. And if we look at some of the news and what's relevant to today, we can see Japan moves closer to allowing venture capital firms to hold crypto assets. If approved in Parliament, the draft bill could see VCs fund Web3 startups in exchange for crypto assets. This is a big step forward here in the crypto space for Japan, which is, usually is quite a difficult one because their regulations are just so different to ours, especially policies around blockchain. So this is opening doors for, consumers, for retailers in the crypto space, but also for enterprises and probably some of the businesses. So Japan has been a global leader in framing a regulatory framework for stablecoins and has indicated plans to promote Web3 while remaining tough on user protection. In September 2023, Nikkei reported that the country planned to relax rules for venture capitalist firms to invest in crypto startups to help, of course, get things rolling from the beginning. The revision could see VCs fund Web3 startups in exchange for crypto assets. So this is, of course, a good thing. Japan's crypto policy takes a positive step forward as well. A proposal to allow VCs to own crypto assets. So this is, people who already got their banks made. The people that have already got liquidity, large capital to get firms moving forward, to provide startup capital for people with big ideas. So why Jasmy coin price is surging? Will the rally continue after 100% gains, or is a correction imminent? So it's a big question we have to ask ourselves after seeing such a massive pump, right? Jasmy coin surged by more than 125% in recent days, reaching new local highs of more than 0.01625. The Japanese project witnessed an unprecedented rise in market value, which has attracted investors and analysts who are more optimistic about the upcoming trend. Now the question is, does it break down or kind of pump? So that is, of course, the big question. And when you look at what's happened here on the weekly time frame, you can see it's significantly almost anomalous. Something had to have sparked this interest, this massive uproar of trading volume. It's not just going to be, some rich dude randomly bought the token. This is a wave. This is a huge change now, and this changes everything. This changes the new low. This changes what we've known Jasmy to be before. And like I said, guys, it's good that we've got 98.6% of the supply already in circulation. Now, what I can recognize is for Jasmy, a very key point of interest before was this support region at around $0.002966. And in October, you did have a chance to buy Jasmy at that low price, but that is no longer the case. It has already done a 5x since that particular region. And of course, the chance of it going down to 0.003 following this news is not particularly high. So we do have another support area that we could look at in terms of, you know, if we do get a clawback here in the price. But I do just want to look at the pump from around the sort of late January and where we could potentially correct. If we do get a correction down to those lower numbers, you know, we're overbought right now on the RSI. Things are looking pretty heated. Even on the Bollinger Bands, we're right over the 20-day moving average, sitting at the top of the Bollinger Bands as well. So very, very euphoric. The 0.786 Fibonacci, the 0.618 Fibonacci, they're levels where we typically would see a correction for a coin of this volatility, this level of euphoria. So I would be looking out for ideally this first region and then the next region at the 0.786 Fibonacci's. If we do actually see a correction here for the Jasmy token, I'd be buying back at 0.01. So some people might even be thinking to go short on Jasmy right now, which could be a risky move, but it, you know, could also work. It's hard to say. On the 4 hour, we are of course very overbought. And what we are seeing right now is a classic display of rising wedge, which is typically a bearish reversal pattern, the opposite of a falling wedge. And whilst I know a lot of you guys don't really like trading patterns, I typically tend to see these particular patterns here fall short. And you know, I would be expecting perhaps some downside potential here for around a 20% drop in the price following this euphoria that we are seeing. So I'm placing my bets that we're probably going to see it go short, and I think a realistic target is 0.014 here. And if we do lose this very, very start supporting region, then that's when we can potentially see some more downside momentum from this large impulse wave that we have seen here for you know, Jasmy coin. So potentially downside, potentially a bounce, and if we do break, it would come down lower to the 0.01 region. But of course, this could be nullified by many things in the market. Bitcoin might pump more, or, you know, for some reason more investors want to get their hands on this token. So this is short-term play, and I think, you know, it's very different to have short-term vision and long-term vision, because my long-term vision will completely invalidate what I'm saying right now, because Jasmy has a market capital of 869 million and all its coins are in circulation. So the coin could also 10x to, you know, an $8 billion market capital at some point in the future. It could still 10x. It's not like ruled out completely. So also 17 cents is a region where we could actually see Jasmy pump to in the very, very long-term future if the project does gain a lot of value. Even the 0.2618, you know, 0.042 is a pragmatic target there. But if the coin truly does a 10x and you're looking at it hitting 0.17, that's when you could see sort of Jasmy really fly to these figures that seem unrealistic. 0.17, it would be there. So we would have to see Jasmy climb to about 0.17 at some point in time, and whether that pumps a little bit, corrects, pumps, corrects, you know, it comes back down to this point of interest and then explodes in the bull run in 2028, 2030. You know, it doesn't have to happen in this bull run, but the possibility of actually hitting, you know, a 10x from here, it's very real. Very real. Maybe not this bull run, it's hard to exactly say, because the smart money who bought down here at 0.003 will happily sell their bags at a 10x, which to anyone buying right now would only be a 2x. So you've got to bear that in mind. But tokenomically, this coin looks really strong with its 50 billion max supply and 49.3 billion total supply circulating. It's pretty good. If you guys are, of course, looking to enhance your trading, get in on the Patreon action down below. I've got a link for you guys. Please do check out the Patreon if you wish to become a crypto legend or crypto champion. This is where you can unlock all the trading signals in the Discord channel. And yeah, do join the Discord as well. All the signals are in here where you guys can get trading signals every single day, as well as early insights and news around the next big coins and the next early stealth launches or straight to DEX crypto launches. So this is like high network value stuff right here. So yeah, here's Jasmy, the website. It looks like it does need a bit of decorating, to be honest. I mean, it's not the prettiest of websites, but overall, I mean, you know, like, this is where we're at. 74 on the crypto fear and greed index. People are getting bullish once again. Retailers are starting to pile back in. Not quite at the exponential level we would want to see, or we need to see progress, more progress in the markets, but overall looking good. Bitcoin halving, 64 days away, 8 hours. getting close to that big halving. I think as we get closer, more euphoria will arise, and I think after the halving we'll get that classic post-halving dumpage, and then late 2024 I think we can really see Bitcoin rip to $100,000 plus. What else is pretty hot right now? Sponge V2. This is a 10 to 100x potential meme coin right here, already displaying a fantastic level of price action. When we look at it on Dextals following its shift over to the Polygon chain, you can see it's looking pretty hot right now, getting some consolidation around this region, which is pretty good to see. And I think, you know, overall coins like this, you know, with community and culture, and because it's launching on bigger and better exchanges very, very soon, like centralized exchanges, coins like this could be very, very big. 10.2 million staked in and bridged. Very powerful staking platform of 909% APY, so you can check out Sponge. I've got a link down below if you wish. And they want to hit their $100 million market cap target, which will provide a 2x, and think onwards and upwards from there. Remember, not financial advice, guys, but Sponge is looking pretty solid at the moment. And yeah, overall the crypto space is just looking just wild. So many coins are pumping over the week, Jasmy being one of the leaders. Got lots of hope for Ethereum also taking over, not Bitcoin of course, but seeing some Ethereum dominance rise soon. I think a good target for Ethereum is $3,500. Just so much great stuff to happen, guys. So if you like the idea of potentially making a 10 to 100x on your money and achieving those crypto dreams and objectives, do subscribe to the channel, hit the like, comment on this video, and thanks for watching. I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.